Good afternoon, guys. So I hope you're all okay. Thanks to my new subscribers. First of all, I want to just start off by saying there's been a bit of a sadness happened in the magnet fishing world in England. A father and son passed away. I don't think anybody knows the circumstances yet, but they both apparently ended up in the canal when they were magnet fishing together. So, rest in peace, guys. And here I am. Now, on my last video, I said that I was going to a place where this jeweller told me about. An old stone bridge near Morrison's, where people in the wartime, apparently his relatives, supposed to have thrown some weapons, bullets, what have you. But as you can see, there's no water here. Now, I've lived in Donny all my life. This is the first time I've been to this place. So, there's just no water here. There must have been at one point, because there's a trolley there. So, this place would be ideal if you've got a metal detector. If you want to comment on YouTube, if you live near Doncaster, I'll tell you where the place is. It's proper out at, it's right next to the road up there, but you're down here, hardly anyone can see you. So I have found a bit of water. So what I'm going to do, someone's been down here up to something like that. I'm going to park my bike up and just have a walk around here a minute, see what you can see in the water. Probably nothing. But still, this bit's shallow enough for a metal detector. This little bit of water runs all the way down here. There's council guys over there cutting the grass. She's come to be nosy. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw it in here for a minute, and I'm going to work my way down there and see what's down there. So, hang 5, and I'll tell you if I find anything. I'll turn you back on in a second when I get my magnet out. Right, I don't know whether the sound quality is very good because of them guys streaming over there, but this sort of gives you the, you know, the impression of what the bottom of the river or maybe the canal's like. Because at one point, I've come to the conclusion, right, that this is the old bridge and that is the new bridge. So at one point, this must have been filled up with water. If this is where they've thrown the weapons, and then it's all been drained or whatever. They might have found them, I don't know. But the bottom there sort of gives you the idea of what the riverbed's like. So for example, I throw my magnet in. pull it back. You know, that's what your magnet's doing on the bottom of the river or canal, basically. Pulling it back through all them rocks. To be honest, I don't think there's much point in staying here very long. All that there is covered in bushes. I'll show you that in a sec. But yeah, I think a metal detector would be better down here. Bottle cap. Is it a wartime bottle cap? So it says Dior Beauty on it. Just found that on the floor. I kicked that glass and seen that. That magnetic? No. So that gives you the idea of what your magnet's doing. That all this is what it can get stuck on, but imagine if the rocks were bigger. If my magnet got stuck, all I'd do is try and get my rope to the other side, walk round to the other side and pull the magnet back on itself, and it comes free. Is that magnetic? Let's see. No clue what that is. I'll throw it right to the other side. It might be a bit crap here because it's shallow water. You just never know, there might be something stuck there what I can pull up. what I'm going to do, I'm going to get onto the other side. I'm going to walk down there, see if the water gets wider and deeper. Catch you in a minute. I've come over to this side, my bike's over there. I had one last throw before when I turned my camera off, and it's when I was stood over there, I threw it over here, it snagged on something down here. I ain't got it out yet. But that's what, and there's oil in the water coming out of it, whatever it is. Could be nothing, could be something. Also, tadpole there, if you can see that, right below my magnet. I thought I seen something metal there, but I think it's just a ring pull. Yeah, it's just a ring pull. Alright, let's see if we can get this out. Raining. Not sure what that is. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about the quality on my last video. I need a new GoPro. I'm only using the first GoPro Hero. So I need a new one. But I changed the setting on it the other day, and then tested it in my kitchen. So hopefully right, let's go around the other side. If I can see it for the bushes. See it there? Keeps coming off. It's proper stuck in the weeds. Right. What I need to do is somehow get my rope tangled around the end of it, go up on that banking, pull it over. Right, I'm just going to pause it until I can get it out. Just trying to figure out the best way to do it so I'm not wasting video time. I'll see you in a sec. So I've got it out, nearly. Just going to grab it now. That's what that were. Council's over there. They said they'll put it in the van and take it. Found this. Scaffolding clamp. I found that just after I turned camera off. And now I'm going to have a little go in this little bit. Might seem mad what I'm doing, but I found 3 things already. It's not the usual magnet fishing experience. But before I want to move on, I want to do as much as I can near the old bridge. You get me? Pause it there. But weeds keep getting in way here. Just gonna pause it there. I'm going to take a walk down here. Right, from this location, started down there, came down here, found this little bridge. Haven't found much really, apart from them tongs on the floor for a barbecue, and this penny. So I'll pause it. I'll be back in a sec. So what I'm going to do today, seeing as though there's little water about, this is the old bridge what I was on about, where a jeweller told me that people had thrown wartime stuff in there. There's not really any water here to magnet fish in. Better off with a metal detector, my conclusion is, for this location. So what I'm going to do, I went all the way back on myself. That's where I was at that little bridge a minute ago. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go the other way at the back of Morrison's. See what the deal is over there. So I'll be back in a sec, guys. So as you can see, the water, I'm on that bridge now. The water comes down here and around there. So I'm going to go have a look in Morrison's at the back. And it's raining. I'll get back to you in a bit, dudes. So I'm back. I went home, I got changed. There were no point in staying back down there, so I've come back to the spot where I found that grenade the other day. I'm just going to throw magnet in for the kiddie winks.
Oi, no, kiddie winks. Are they not tiddly winks like they're doing tiddly winks?
I didn't say tiddlywinks.
I thought you said tiddly winks.
Kids nowadays, you don't wash your ears out.
Yeah. You said you thought you said
Hold
2
it.
weeks as well. Get on here.
So guys, I'll be back in a minute if we find anything good.
I'm finding a small puddle.
Okay, so we've just found this. That looks like some sort of candle holder or something. Maybe, I don't know. Some sort of bracket frame. I wonder if that's a tripod off a machine gun. No, I'm only joking. I'll leave you recording for a minute. Somebody over there has chopped the tree down. Someone's been here fishing. They left loads of cans of beer all down here, empty cans, and with a load of fishing line. So I've cleaned that up before I started.
Oh! Sorry, sorry. All over my face.
So the first part of my video today, I wouldn't say it was crap because I did find something, but there wasn't no water for me to do any magnet fishing, apart from that little bit when I found that frame thing. But it were a nice cycle out. Good place for metal detectors, I'll say again. Okay. I don't know what that is, but that is really magnetic. And a part of a tube. Maybe some sort of wide washer. Don't know what that is.
As you turn it, like let go of it a bit each time and then scrub it out.
Another bit of metal. What's that then?
That might be a hand crank. Like,
That's a penny. A penny.
like,
What?
that might be a hand crank. 'Cause if you look at it, it looks like it came off an old machine. But you go like this bit. Like that.
You do what?
Hand crank.
Show me again. Yeah.
Looks like it came off one of them machines.
Do it again.
To stir it by going like that.
How do you work a hand crank?
What?
Cool.
And that looks like a machine gun holder. I found it to Daniel.
I'm going to fetch a rake here and I'm going to rake all these weeds out at the front. Clean it up a bit. Ring pull. And junk.
You know what I said, Daniel? Also, what is it? Houses? Houses? Oh no, there must be something on this one. I think there's something on it. Yeah, I can't even move it. I'll literally put it. I cannot move it. Try and pull that. Stuck. Right, me and you try and pull it. You got down there, both hands. Stuck. Shit. Ah, done it.
Done it?
Yeah. I went like that and pulled it. I went like that and pulled it at the same time.
Some sort of pin.
What? Pull out my surprise for you. Nothing. Read it to offers.
Some old nail, I
clean
think.
shot.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Cheers, right? I went you. And then it hit me in neck. Then it hit you in neck. Yeah. Put it up a tree. Like you did before. Offers 3. Yep. Daniel, can we show you? Yeah, Daniel, I'll come home for our work. He hasn't been home. What magnets he looks like.
That is. Yep.
Yeah. Didn't smack me that much.
I wish they'd have chopped that bit of tree down.
That chopped a bit of the tree off. He chopped a bit of your tree off. My tree? Yeah. I didn't grow it. We. The skidder. Daniel. What? Skidder. Skiddy.
Nothing on that one. Thought he'd stop recording.
I can't believe you see it. You can see it. Probably see.
Just a long bit of metal. Ow, and a short bit of metal. Thought I had a shock off it then.
Let me pull it out.
Who's that up there?
What?
Behind us, Divvy.
I don't know. Some kids. Why do you know? Ow.
Right, I'm just going to stop recording now to save a bit of video till I find something good. So, is he recording? I've just found someone's homemade grappling hook.
Fine. You could try and make it out of the other
Don't
stuff
stand
you
on that.
found. I know you could try and make it out of the other stuff that you found.
Carry on.
I know what side through it says.
So, I'm not really doing much video in this second half because obviously I have the kids with me, trying to make sure they're safe so I'm not distracted and stuff. So I'm just having a break and giving Leighton a go. What's up? You got it stuck?
Yeah. It's stuck.
That way.
Move, baby. Move. Don't move. You ain't getting out. Leave that, you.
Hold on to it, I'll throw it back in for you.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Sorry.
So yeah, since I last paused it, this is what we found. Well, I found some sort of bracket. It's a bit muscly as well. This I don't know what it is. This shown you that one already. Seen that one. Found that. I think it's like a bolt on a nut. Found this. And we also found this. I ain't got a clue what that was used as. Unless it's an old rod rest because it's at the fishing peg. So I don't know. Just gonna go and put all this in the bin now while these have a turn. And throw it then. You're not even doing it how I showed you to do it. Look, you're facing backwards. One more step backwards and you're going in that water. Right, I'm going to pause it now, guys, and I'll get back to you in a sec.
I've just been pulling it in, and this looks like, to me, this looks like the end of a gun, like a hand pistol or something. Then there's this wooden. Well, I never seen that. That's attached to it. What the hell?
That's an old spanner.
Spanner.
Like an old spark plug spanner.
Nice. We could use this. Couldn't we say? Add it to your tools collection.
Just pull the suspension bike frame out. I think that's what it is. Yep. There's another bag stuck to it. Nothing in that bag, but that's the sort of bag what got caught up before, and it had jewellery in it. I think that's a bit of the cog what the chain goes on. Right, I'm going to pause it again because I'm running out of battery. We're back in a sec. Right, so we found all this so far since the last pause. Just basically junk pieces of metal. But I did find this. Could that be a World War spade? I don't know. Probably not. I'm going to look it up when I get home anyway. So that concludes today's video because it's getting cold and breezy. Gonna move all this stuff before we go. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down.
Hello guys, my name is Peggy the Pugs Fan TDM. Go subscribe to my channel.
Alright, you've just sabotaged my video, haven't you? Anyway, peace.
Support on TDM.